Close your eyes and imagine a world beyond your dreams. Asterisk mountains that kiss the skies, oceans that sparkle like diamonds, ancient cities carved by time, deserts glowing under the golden sun. Asterisk forests whispering secrets, skies painted with colors unknown. 7 wonders, 7 journeys, each more breathtaking than the last. Step into the beauty of our world and let it leave you speechless. Machu Picchu, Peru. Hidden high in the clouds, far above the world below, lies a city that time forgot, Machu Picchu. Peru's legendary lost city of the Incas sits perched on a jagged mountain ridge, overlooking the winding Urubamba River, wrapped in mist and mystery. From the very first glance, it feels like stepping into another world, a place where history, legend, and nature collide. Built in the 15th century under Emperor Pachacuti, Machu Picchu was more than a city. It was a masterpiece. Every stone was carved with astonishing precision, fitting together without a single drop of mortar, designed to withstand earthquakes and centuries of wind and rain. Terraces cling to the mountainside, not just for farming, but as a breathtaking symbol of harmony between humans and nature. Walk through its ancient streets, and you can almost hear whispers of the past. The Temple of the Sun catches the first rays of dawn, perfectly aligned with the solar calendar, revealing the Incas' mysterious knowledge of the stars. Hidden plazas, royal residences, and secret pathways tell stories of priests, nobles, and warriors who once walked these heights. For centuries, Machu Picchu remained a secret, swallowed by jungle and mist, until American explorer Hiram Bingham unveiled it to the world in 1911. Today, adventurers trek the legendary Inca Trail, feeling history beneath their feet as the mountains rise like guardians of an ancient civilization. But nothing prepares you for sunrise. The clouds roll like waves, the peaks glow gold, and Machu Picchu emerges, silent, majestic, and eternal. It's more than a place. It's a feeling, a reminder of human brilliance, ambition, and the breathtaking beauty that can exist when we live in harmony with the world. Machu Picchu isn't just seen, it's experienced. It's a legend suspended between earth and sky, daring anyone who visits to dream bigger, explore further, and wonder endlessly. Petra Jordan. Deep in the heart of Jordan, hidden from the world, lies a city carved from stone. A city of secrets. A city of legends. This is Petra. Your journey begins in the thicket twisting, narrow gorge. The cliffs rise like ancient guardians. The wind whispers stories of empires long gone. And then, the path opens, revealing the treasury. Behold El Khazna masterpiece etched in stone. Columns that reach for the sky. Carvings that speak of power, mystery, and forgotten treasures. Legends say riches lie within, but the true treasure is the awe it steals from your very soul. Petra was more than a city, it was the heart of the Nabatean Empire. A city that tamed the desert, controlled trade routes, and carved a civilization from the cliffs themselves. Tombs, temples, theaters, every stone tells a story of brilliance, ambition, and survival. For the brave, climb the steps to the Monastery Adir. Larger than the treasury, it towers over the desert like a crown of stone. From here, the world stretches out in waves of red, gold, and fire. Sunrise, sunset, each moment paints the cliffs in colors you'll never forget. And Petra is alive. Bedouins still roam these ancient paths, carrying stories, guiding travelers, keeping traditions alive. Ride a camel, feel the desert wind, listen to the whispers of time. Every corner hides a secret. Every stone holds a memory. Petra is not just a city, it is a journey. A story carved in stone. A wonder that leaves its mark forever. Step into the sick, gaze upon the treasury, climb to the monastery, and let Petra, the rose-red city of wonders, transform your soul. Taj Mahal, India, in Agra, where the Yamuna flows, rises a monument the world calls a wonder. But it is not just marble, not just stone. It is love, eternal and unbreakable. The Taj Mahal. Shah Jahan was an emperor of an empire. Yet to him, his world was only one woman, Mumtaz Mahal. She was his joy, his heartbeat, his forever. And then she was gone, taken by death during childbirth. In that moment an emperor broke. But from his pain he made a vow, that her memory would never fade, that love would outlive death. That vow became stone. That vow became the Taj Mahal. For 22 years, 20,000 men gave their lives to a vision. White marble from Rajasthan, jade from China, sapphire from Sri Lanka. Piece by piece, jewel by jewel, they built not a tomb, but a temple of love. Look closer, the dome rises like a crown against the sky. For minarets stand like eternal soldiers, and the marble alive, breathing, changing with the day. At sunrise it blushes pink, at noon it burns white, at night it glows like gold. The Taj is not still, it is alive. In its gardens, paradise blooms. In its waters, the Taj stands twice, once on earth, once in heaven. And at its heart lie Shah Jahan and Mumtaz, together in death, bound forever in love. The Taj Mahal is not just a monument. It is poetry written in marble, a tear on the face of eternity, a voice that whispers through centuries. Kingdoms fall, empires fade, but true love never dies. The Indian Ocean stretches endlessly, a sheet of deep sapphire that meets the horizon in silence. Tiny islands emerge, glowing emerald, their white sands gleaming like scattered pearls. The Maldives, a paradise sculpted by water, sun, and wind. Waves ripple gently onto the shore, curling and retreating, leaving the sand smooth and sparkling. Coconut palms sway gracefully, shadows stretching across the lagoon as sunlight fractures into 1,000 diamond sparks. Water so clear that coral gardens and schools of fish seem suspended in midair, flashing with color orange, silver, and turquoise. Morning arrives slowly, painting the sky with gold. Fishermen push their slender donuts into the shimmering sea, nets unfurling with practiced ease. Children run barefoot along the beach, their laughter chasing the tide. Life here is measured by the rhythm of waves, the rise and fall of sun, and the whispers of the wind. On the islands, tradition dances with the sea. Bodu Beru drums beat in the evening air, low at first, then faster, echoing like the heartbeat of the ocean. Dancers spin and twirl, arms reaching toward the sky, feet striking the sand. Voices join the rhythm and song. Every movement tells a story of generations, of heritage shaped by waves and trade, by laughter and storms. The Maldives of dreams appears next, luxury floating on water. Overwater villas stretch into turquoise lagoons, wooden walkways connecting them like threads of light. Sunlight pours across decks, illuminating soft interiors. Couples stroll hand in hand, the horizon bleeding pink, orange, and violet. Candlelit dinners take place on beaches where waves sigh close by. Time seems to pause, each moment is eternity. Beneath the surface, another world awakens. Coral reefs explode in color, alive with thousands of creatures. The whale shark moves silently from the depths, immense and gentle. Every dive reveals beauty that humbles and enchants, a living tapestry woven by the ocean. Night falls, and the ocean glows. Bioluminescent plankton light up waves in electric blue, footprints sparking along the sand with every step. The sea becomes alive, a mirror of the stars above. It is as if the sky has fallen into the water, merging heaven and earth. Yet paradise trembles. The Maldives rises barely above the waves. Tides creep higher, storms lash stronger, coral reefs bleach under the sun's heat. Islanders live with pride and vigilance, aware of the fragility surrounding them. Still hope endures. Children laugh, fishermen row, dancers drum, families gather by lanterns. Resilience shines in every face, a promise to protect this paradise. As the sun sets, the horizon ignites, gold and crimson spilling across sky and sea. Palm silhouettes sway gently, waves lap softly at the shore. The Maldives stands timeless, a sanctuary of life and beauty, a dream alive today, a promise for tomorrow. A silence hangs over the mountains. And then it appears. The Great Wall of China. Not just a wall. A dragon of stone. A living legend. Stretching over 21,000 kilometers, it coils across deserts, climbs mountains, dives into valleys so vast, it could circle the earth twice. 2,000 years ago, when enemies thundered from the north, the emperors of China demanded the impossible. Build me a wall that will stand for eternity. And so they built. Millions of hands, millions of lives, brick by brick, stone by stone. Soldiers, farmers, prisoners, they carried the weight of nations on their backs. Some worked with hope, others with chains, many never came home. The wall became their grave. Their bones lie beneath its stones. Their sweat is its mortar, their sacrifice its foundation. Yet from pain came power. Upon these ridges soldiers stood watch. By day I searched the horizon. By night flames lit the sky, signal fires leaping from tower to tower. A blazing cry, the enemy comes. This was not just defense. It was unity. It was survival. It was destiny. But time does not fear walls. Dynasties fell, battles ended. And still the wall remained. Today it no longer holds back armies. It welcomes the world. Travelers climb its endless steps, breathless, humbled. They run their fingers across ancient stone and feel the heartbeat of history. They look out across the horizon and realize, this is not just China's story. This is humanity's. The Great Wall is more than a monument. It is proof of what humans can do when vision is greater than fear. When unity is stronger than doubt. When determination outlives time itself. And as the sun sets, painting the wall in fire and gold, one truth remains. The Great Wall of China is not just built on the earth. It is carved into eternity. Eiffel Tower, Paris. The city of light, the city of love, where every street whispers stories. Where the Seine flows like a golden ribbon, and in its heart stands a dream. The Eiffel Tower. It was born in 1889, created by Gustav Eiffel. At first, the world did not applaud. Critics mocked it. They called it ugly, a monster of metal. But Eiffel smiled. He knew one day the tower would be loved. And today it is the soul of Paris. From far away, it looks delicate, like lace carved from iron. By day, the sun dances across its bronze skin. By night, the tower transforms. Every hour, a million lights ignite. It sparkles like stars have fallen to earth. And the city holds its breath. Step closer. Look up. The iron ribs rise like the bones of a cathedral. But this cathedral worships not gods. It worships imagination. It tells us we dared to dream, and we built it. Climb higher. On the first level, history surrounds you. Stories of workers, engineers, visionaries. On the second, Paris unfolds. The Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre, Notre Dame, all glittering beneath your feet. And at the very top, the wine touches your face. The horizon stretches endlessly, and for a moment you feel infinite. But the tower is more than metal. It is love made visible. It has seen countless proposals, silent promises, stolen kisses beneath its golden glow. Here romance lives forever. It is also resilience, a radio tower, a wartime guardian, a stage for art and celebration. 7 million people visit each year, but each one feels the same magic. The tower whispers to all of them, dream boldly, love deeply, and believe in wonder. Tonight, as the lights sparkle against the Parisian sky, remember this. The Eiffel Tower is not just a tower. It is a heartbeat, a legend, a love letter in iron, a dream that will shine forever.